The starters on your screens for a team that is already in double digits in terms of their crowns. No surprises here either, because Neil, we don't expect Coach Shaq to just all of a sudden change game plan, start from scratch.
To force a game 3, but it can happen. They're 2-2 in this series, in this open conference. So we're just expecting another slugfest between the two teams.
It's unfortunate for Cignal.
Goes a Cignal. Here in game number 2, we know that Jel Cayuna is probably the best server in the league. A lot of heavy float serves, and that is the most difficult serve to pass. And now Cignal actually knows that the differential middle play from Creamline
For the Super Spikers. Erica again. That's a bit high. Atienza was there. Michelle. Good coverage. One more. Good bounce. One more. Bang! It's still good. Negrito delays it for Michelle. Oh, playable here. Back to Creamline. Gumabaw again. Beautiful feathery touch. 21-all. Chance to counter. Oh, good reflexes there by Aquino. But no coverage for Santos. Here comes the crucial part of this set. A set point. Or a couple, rather. Don will set to Tiamzon. Gia. Galanza. For the finishing kick in set number 1. But everything else was championship level. Here we go, set number 2. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Forrest. Of course, we have Lexi Rodriguez, Kyla Kingsu with us on this live and exclusive and continuing coverage of the PVL, the Premier Volleyball League.
Volleyball League.
Coach Shaq in that last timeout was telling the girls, wag niyong dalin yung first set dito sa second set. Biggest lead of the match, and it gets even bigger with that massive Gemma Galanza swing.
Big game, big swings, Gemma Galanza.
Tiamzon. Back to Tin. Great coverage there. Erica on the other side. Cayuna will leave it. No timing with Pangilinan. Carlos, that's very close to the net. Atienza will bring it back to Gemma, who is rejected.
Blocking is still alive for the Super Spikers. That's the second point for Erin Pangilinan. So Coach Shaq is trying different iterations. Youngest on the floor.
I remember when she entered Cignal, she said she's really the youngest. Natuwa nga siya nung Acuña came to Cignal dahil meron daw siyang ka-age. And now she is playing like a veteran. And she continues to respond. What a run! This is a 6-0 run from the Cignal Super Spikers. She is doing it.
Ganda din ng ginawa ni Coach Shaq. He put in a couple of second stringers to try to regain control. It worked for them.
And sweeping behind again is Bernadette Pons to set up this Gemma Galanza hit. Atienza with the coverage. Gemma again is denied and checked at the border. Here at the start of set 3.
Out already the reception of Cignal. Now it's off. They need to turn it back on. Because sayang yung front line na to. This is the front line that they've been waiting for. Dito sila umaabante.
Fanny again. That's out.
This is the official video replay. There was no block touch. That point will remain with Creamline.
Lalong isip Ordiales just to get the starter some rest going into set number 4, because
that will be unsuccessful for Cignal. They will take out their starters. Danny Gandler will sit down. Of Creamline. But Cignal can still turn things around if
Yeah.
they can start well.
They can force a fifth, and anything can happen. Dawn with the get. Chia was there. And the first point going to Creamline, courtesy of Gemma. Straight to Gemma, which has been their strategy. Galanza. That's out. Did anybody touch it? No. Production games in the 5 matches.
Officially, that is out. That will be unsuccessful for Creamline. They will
4-2. Tots. Tipped back by Gandler. Tots again. Gandler keeps it up. Bumalik pa kay Gandler. Carlos with the self-cover. Long ball. Tiamzon was there for defense. Santos. Stopped by Galanza. And a very, very smart play by Bernadette Mons.
now with 19 points. Kaya niya gawin lahat
Yep.
to hit it at the highest point, and yun yung ginawa ni Tiamzon.
Carlos. Katindig again. Wow, what a save by Don. Officially now we go to a technical timeout. We will be back.
So when you get in that position na 5-6, you really have to sprint to the 25-point mark.
And tumawag na ng timeout si Coach Shaq. He doesn't want to call another one. This is a 3-0 run. And it's on the side of Creamline once again. Panaga asking for it, but it is Michelle who gets it. Gemma. Negrito. Back to Michelle. Doug. Tiamzon. Inabangan ni BDL. Gemma. Gel. Back to Tin. Still ongoing. Galanza. Dawn chases. Puts it up to Tin. Negrito will go to Gumabaw, who will give Cignal a free ball. Katindig back to Tiamzon, who finally puts it away. An exhausting rally that Cignal is able to score on.
She continued to target the end zones in the hopes of getting an open spot. Noong una, diretso.
Gandler. Oh boy, that is unplayable.
So 5 players might end up in the double-digit mark for Cignal. That's the balance that they want to see.
And it still doesn't guarantee a win, but it gives them a better chance as Tiamzon will try again. Santos keeps it up. Gia leaves it for BDL. Gel on the running attack from Acuna. The dive by Nierva. The free ball for Cignal. Cayuna will go back. Coverage by Santos. Open to Tiamzon. Gemma will swing. Gandler will sweep. The tip by Santos. The get by Pons, and another free ball. Gel. Still going. Gandler with the left hand. Tiamzon will put it away.
That was an exhausting rally, Boom.
To call. It's an exhausting rally to call. Imagine them.
Creamline, they want this to be lucky number 11 for them.
Lagi natin sinasabi, Neil, pagdating sa 5th set, patibayan na ng dibdib. And Cignal gets the first say.
Open. They tried their best. They delivered a lot of heavy hits, even soft touches to try to score off the defense of Cignal, but they were steady as a rock.
Wow, speaking of steady, a couple of blocks. Steady at the net. Their climb here in the PVL. That is out. Is there a touch? Nope. Tuesday if we have a game number 3. And you're right.
There was a block touch.
For this rally. Out of system. Never bring it to Pons in the middle. She sets up Carlos. Dawn was there. Gel will leave it for Santos, who overcooks it. And we're all tied up. No touch. Santos with the miss hit on that ball. So we are at 9-all. 10 serving 9. Santos. A chance to counter. Galanza. Dawn keeping it up. Gia will choose Panaga. That is out. No touch, says. Stop judging me.
I don't know, it looked like she...
Wait, they're going to take a look at it again, Coach Sherwin. The same. Gandler. Dug by Gia. They go to Tots, who gives it up and gives it away. Santos all alone, but she overcomplicates it. She's asking for Bernadette Pons. Sila naman ang humihingi ngayon. Itong Cignal na baka tumama sa forearm, pero Gel. And that's it! Number 11 for the Creamline. Cool Smashers.